professional athlete can be forced to sign an exclusive contract, wear a company uniform, and travel 200 days a year for one employer, yet legally remain completely unemployed by them. Look at a mid-card wrestler sitting in a rented sedan in a frozen gas station parking lot at 2 in the morning. They just performed in front of 15,000 screaming fans, but right now, they are paying for their own mileage, booking their own hotel, and calculating the cost of an out-of-pocket MRI for a torn rotator cuff. Look, I am no financial advisor. I just read public SEC filings and court records. And when you dive into the corporate machinery of World Wrestling Entertainment, you discover a financial architecture built to do something extraordinary. WWE constructed a multi-billion-dollar global media monolith by exercising dictatorial employer control over its workforce, while legally dodging every single liability an employer normally carries. Under federal labor guidelines, an independent contractor is supposed to be an autonomous free agent who controls their own schedule, owns their brand, and sells their service to any bidder. But inside WWE, that definition was systematically flipped upside down to create the ultimate corporate risk offset. Think of it like hiring a local carpenter to remodel your kitchen. You hire them for a specific project, they bring their own tools, set their own hours, and when the work is finished, they leave to take a job with your neighbor. Now, imagine telling that carpenter that they are strictly forbidden from working for anyone else, they must wear your branded uniform, and they must show up precisely when you demand. Yet they still have to buy their own hammer, pay for their own health coverage, and foot the bill if they break a bone on your floor. That is the hidden reality behind the WWE contract. On national television, WWE markets its roster as elite, pampered superstars living a lavish jet-set lifestyle. In reality, classifying performers as 1099 independent contractors rather than traditional employees shifts astronomical operational expenses directly off WWE's corporate balance sheet and onto the talent. WWE instantly saves millions by avoiding the standard 7.65% employer payroll tax, dodging state workers' compensation pools, and eliminating group healthcare and pension funds. To be fair, corporate defenders argue that top talent receive high downside guarantee salaries, free ring gear, and immense tax write-offs for their personal travel expenses. That arrangement sounded like a fair trade-off during wrestling's boom years. Therefore, talent willingly accepted the risk, unknowingly walking straight into a legal trap. The legal moat wasn't just about cutting healthcare costs. It was about constructing total asymmetry of market leverage. In a standard booking agreement, WWE inserted strict non-compete and exclusivity clauses that barred talent from appearing for any other wrestling, television, or fighting promotion on Earth without corporate permission. Consider the staggering scale of this physical demand. Performers routinely wrestled over 250 nights a year, driving and flying over 100,000 miles annually across endless highway loops. That is enough road distance to circle the entire planet 4 times every single year, with the performer paying for every rental car, hotel room, and late-night meal out of their own pocket. When performers eventually tried to launch external revenue streams on digital platforms like Twitch or Cameo to offset these relentless travel bills, WWE executed a corporate crackdown. The company asserted total ownership over the performers' real legal names, likenesses, and personal brands, effectively shutting down their independent earnings. This established an airtight structural trap: total employer control over the workers' time, brand, and body, with zero corporate liability for their long-term health or financial security. By framing professional wrestling as scripted entertainment rather than regulated sport, WWE operated inside a unique regulatory vacuum. They effectively neutralized unionization threats, protected high-profit margins, and inflated their enterprise valuation into a multi-billion-dollar titan, while leaving the talent to bear the physical decay alone. When you tune into a weekly broadcast, you see a dazzling 3-hour spectacle of larger-than-life titans crashing through tables under blinding stadium lights. You assume you are watching elite, highly protected athletes operating at the peak of global entertainment. But follow that same wrestler after the arena lights turn off and the crowd goes home. They aren't stepping onto a private team charter jet like an NBA player. They are walking alone into a dark airport parking lot, opening a phone app to book the cheapest motel within 60 miles, and praying their elbow injury doesn't require surgery before their contract expires. We used to believe that WWE performers were independent contractors because they enjoyed the glamour and autonomy of elite freelance stardom. The reality is far colder. It was a legal financial shield designed to extract maximum corporate profit while shifting the physical and economic risk entirely onto the worker. Because in modern corporate strategy, the ultimate moat isn't just owning the brand. It's convincing the worker to pay for the machine that burns them out.